Running free in an anime-inspired game world, embark on a near-future sci-fi adventure in the search of the legendary legacy. Red Ash is an opportunity to not only fulfill KJ Inafune's desire to create a game that pays homage to Japanese animation, but also his vision of immersing players in a freely explorable anime world. The Red Ash team is spearheaded by art director Kazushi Ito and director Masahiro Yasuma, key members of the original team that pioneered open-world game design with Mega Man Legends. With the Red Ash project, they aim to build an action-adventure experience with a new level of freedom complete with the polish expected from such veteran creators. Sharp-eyed readers may notice that this project has inherited some of the DNA from our Mighty No. 9 project, specifically the shared character names Beck and Call. We feel that this is an important part of the project. We're taking this opportunity to create an altogether different type of game together with the support of fans and backers. We want to continue embracing this new style of game design and production, challenges and risks included. With Red Ash, we hope to channel your passion for gaming into our creative process and fulfill both our own dreams and the dreams of fans around the world. Red Ash is a very special project, an unprecedented collaboration between anime and gaming companies working together to create their own unique content based on the same property and characters. These projects are based in separate yet parallel worlds, giving creators on both sides full freedom to create whatever story or world they want. The game project will be led by veteran game creator Keiji Inafune and Concept, while the anime project will boast the distinct style of the critically acclaimed Studio 4C. Both teams will shape their own independent works with full creative freedom. Red Ash is a very different project from a retro action game like Mighty No. 9 in terms of both scale and concept. The primary goal with Red Ash is to tell a story on a grand scale. All of the primary concepts are clearly visualized in the minds of the creative team, from the overall plot to the historical background. Even the final ending scene is planned out. However, the reality is that we cannot fulfill a vision of such epic proportions with funds collected through Kickstarter. That's why for this Kickstarter project, we've decided to start with a prologue chapter we call the Cal Cannon Incident. This story has always been planned as a key jumping-on point for the universe, and we hope to use this small but dense taste of the Red Ash universe as a foundation on which to build future content. Whether it's through additional funding, revenue from the Cal Cannon Incident sales, or teaming up with a publisher, this is a story we are determined to tell, and we want all of our backers to be on the ground floor for the creation of this new game universe. We have a vision of a story and universe that we feel deserves to be told, and we need your support to make it a reality. The Cal Cannon Incident is planned for a playtime of 8 hours across 4 chapters. The number of chapters may change depending on the status of the stretch goals reached. Red Ash is a 3D action-adventure game with third-person shooter elements. One of the main goals behind the project is to inject more modern design elements into the classic action-adventure RPG formula. The main character, Beck, is tasked with infiltrating the interior of the mobile citadel Cal Cannon, exploring its village, castle, and hidden dungeons. His goal is to stop Cal Cannon before the Peacemakers make piecemeal of the whole thing. How are Beck and crew going to stop Cal Cannon? Is it even possible? What is the legendary legacy that is rumored to be hidden there? Can Beck get his hands on it if it truly exists? Who exactly is this so-called witch that lurks in Cal Cannon? Solving these questions and more are the keys to uncovering the story of Cal Cannon. That being said, we also want to include a myriad of elements to set this game apart from your typical RPG. Specifically, bargaining between partners, interaction with NPCs, an almost mischievous sense of freedom, and dungeons built with elements of horror. Of course, a key part of the game will be delving into dungeons to earn money in order to have Call develop parts and upgrade Beck's abilities, in true action RPG fashion. We have more plans and concepts we would like to implement, and we've integrated those ideas into our stretch goals. This includes making Tiger a playable character, special challenge dungeons, a village reconstruction system, and more. The more stretch goals we clear, the closer we can take this game towards its original concept. With the initial goal we currently have set, we anticipate no more than half of the story of the Cal Cannon Incident being told. We've set up stretch goals with an initial focus on completing the story we want to tell. As the project clears more stretch goals, the amount of story scenes and playable locations will increase. Once the story has been completely fleshed out, we're planning a number of modes that will allow players to enjoy the game in new ways. We still have a long way to go, but we can make all of this a reality with your support. Of course, this is not to say that reaching the minimum goal will be an incomplete game. It won't be the full story we want to tell, but we promise it will still be a game you will never forget. I also want to make it clear that these episodes, which are included in stretch goals, are not going to be DLC releases. The idea is that these would be episodes that would add more content to the Cal Cannon Incident. Risks and challenges. Any endeavor of this scale is going to entail all kinds of risks at all kinds of levels. The most important risks are development delays and increased costs. This project will face these risks as it moves forward and has already overcome many up to this stage of pre-production. However, this project is also led by Keiji Inafune, who has a track record of releasing over 30 action games, including simultaneous AAA title development and releases. His first Kickstarter project, Mighty No. 9, also met with success and is just one step away from release. The progress and state of Mighty No. 9 can be seen from our alpha and beta footage, articles, and tweets by users, and can be experienced in playable form at events around the world. That being said, there were issues such as delaying the release in order to add more to the original vision. We are utilizing our experience from the Mighty No. 9 Kickstarter to set realistic stretch goals and keep a tight control over the project. If you become a backer, you'll be able to experience the challenges together with us, and your opinions and feedback will be a crucial part to guiding the project to its success. It is important to note that we have a very solid vision for what sort of game we want to create with Red Ash. However, this is going to be a community effort, and as such, there will sometimes be split opinions. We want to make sure that even if a group is disappointed with the results of any polls or decisions over the duration of the project, that we will at least communicate our reasoning to everyone involved as clearly as possible. As with anything in life, the creative process is at its core a learning process. We believe that over the duration of this project, both the team at Concept and the fans supporting us will be able to learn a great many things together. The important thing is to never forget the real goal here: having the freedom this wonderful funding platform affords to create the game we've always dreamed of. Ah, fuck, I just burped again. Okay, Jason, so that was my thing. Sorry it's butt-fuck long, but I mean, you wanted me to read a butt-fuck long script, so yeah. Yeah, I would, edit this down, but sorry, man, I have a lot of shit to do. A lot of it with, life and shit, sorry. And I mean, this is kind of what voice actors do. They just...